Hello, welcome to the channel QPK News. Please subscribe to the channel to follow the latest news of the day. Is the white deer being followed by the paparazzi because it is a subject of interest? Within a single year, there was evidence of 3 different romantic partnerships. There have been a lot of new actresses who have broken into the entertainment world over the past 2 years, and many of them have become increasingly popular. These actresses include Zhao Lucy, who rose to fame thanks to the rumored Chen Chanqian, Bai Lu, who became a fan of Zhou Xingru, and Sun Lanju, whose resources contributed to their popularity. Sun Lanju, who became a fan of the rumored Chen Chanqian, and Yu Shuxin, who has achieved the peak of success, are 2 additional examples. It is inevitable that there will be a rise in the amount of controversy that is associated with it as the amount of popularity and traffic continues to expand at a rapid rate. The 3 actresses do not come from a professional history. And although some of them were online celebrities when they were younger, at this point in time, the concerns that the 3 of them must be discussing must be related to acting because they do not come from a professional background. It towers over a significant proportion of the principal florets in the flower. The resources have greatly improved as a direct result of Bai Lu's success in securing a contract with Yuzheng Company. Earlier in his career, before he had his breakthrough part, he appeared in a number of plays playing the female lead character. This was before he had his role that made him famous. During the course of the previous 2 years, it would appear that Bai Lu has gradually identified its own growth trajectory and positioning. The level of popularity of a great number of works is extremely high, including the currently airing dramas Long Moon Embers and Ning and Rumming, which are evaluated in accordance with the anticipations of everyone. This is because the level of popularity of these works is judged in accordance with the anticipations of everyone. High, and each of these works is capable of triggering a nuclear explosion at any given moment. Throughout the course of this year, several reports have circulated suggesting that Bai Lu is engaged in a love connection with another individual. Fans and internet users should not be concerned about their relationship since they are an actor. The competition pressure of actors working in the same period at the same time is quite great at this time, yet, Bai Lu is still on the rise in her career. As a result, fans are more concerned about how her relationship will affect how she develops. A few months ago, the paparazzi admitted to Bai Lu that they had been following him because of his friendship with Zhang Lingyi. The reason for this surveillance was revealed to Bai Lu by the paparazzi. The paparazzi released a video in which they said that the 2 spent the night together and that when Bai Lu was departing, he made a meaningful gesture at the door of Zhang Lingyi's apartment. The video also claimed that the 2 had an intimate conversation during their time together. The gesture was performed as Bai Lu was leaving, according to the video, which also said this. Both Bai Lu and Zhang Lingyi are currently enjoying a period of success in their careers, and Zhang Lingyi has just recently gained recognition as a result of Kang Linju, thus neither side responded to this finding in any way. This is due to the fact that Zhang Lingyi has recently become more popular as a result of Kang Linju. At this point, he recognizes that there will very probably be an effect on the relationship, and he expresses his acceptance of this fact. The fact that they collaborated on Ning and Rumming is a far more important factor. If they are honest about their connection, it will have repercussions for both of them on the paths that they are now traveling. Because there are so many idol dramas that are popular these days, if they deny that they are romantically linked, it will have an influence on the transmission of subsequent works. This is because there are so many idol dramas that are popular these days. The majority of those who support CP believe that denying the existence of the link is the same thing as calling for the dissolution of CP. The fact that Su Kai had an affair outside of his marriage became public knowledge quite some time ago. Her boss Yuzheng looked to have admitted it on his behalf, despite the fact that he did not offer any sort of reaction himself. This was despite the fact that he did not offer any kind of reaction. As soon as it was discovered that Su Kai had been having an affair with another woman, Bai Lu put the handgun back down on the table. Both of them are musicians who have contracts with Yuzheng Company. and they have collaborated on a variety of projects in the past. Both of them are signed with Yuzheng Company. The paparazzi were the ones who first broke the news that the two individuals had previously dated one another. The pair came to the conclusion that their continued connection would not be beneficial to either of their individual growths. Even though this particular facet of the incident has never been discussed in public before, it has been brought to light in the past. One more convincing piece of evidence. A couple of days earlier, it was revealed by the paparazzi that Bailu had been spotted in a love relationship with the most popular streamer who utilizes 3 personalities. This information came to light because of the paparazzi. It is necessary for the streamer, who is considered to be at the pinnacle by the community of internet users, to have an extraordinarily large volume of traffic in addition to an outstanding level of popularity. Due to the fact that both Kum and Kai Shukuan appeared on the Running Man program at the same time, it is very likely that Kum is involved in whatever is going on, while Bailu is more miserable as a result of being mentioned casually by the paparazzi. This time the love affair scandal has become popular again. Number 1. The credibility of the revelations made by the paparazzi this time is not very high because she simply mentioned it casually without any evidence. Fans have been trying, for a significant amount of time, to speak for Amway Bailu's strength by spreading the word of her debut experience as well as her successes throughout the years. On the other hand, taking into consideration the current state of affairs, it would appear that the paparazzi have been pursuing after her. It was the White Deer that made the initial 3 separate reports of the information. Even though Bailu is now working on the set, he was taken aback when the Love Melon was presented to her. Everyone should take the story with a grain of salt in light of the unverified scandal, but they should look forward to examining her works as soon as they may become available. During the recording of RN, Tang Yan was heard giggling joyously and being taken away by a cow, and Yao Chen presented her dinner in an insane manner on camera. The recording sessions for the variety show RN got underway on December 23, marking the official beginning of the process. Tonglu, Zhejiang saw a total of 7 different local guests throughout the course of the day. According to the information that was uncovered in the past, Yao Chen, Sha Yi, and Tang Yan were present during this taping. On the other hand, Zhang Jia, Zhang Xinqing, figures of Zhuang Dafei, Yang Di, and a few other people were also in attendance. The guests will be given the opportunity to run the N on their own as part of this program, the objective of which is to offer them that responsibility. It reminds me a lot of the show Dear N, which is broadcast on the Mango TV channel. The purpose is to give those who come here the opportunity to heal themselves emotionally as well as psychologically and physically by allowing them to rest both mentally and physically here. The lineup of guests is simply going to be different, but considering that this is a brand new show, there is a chance that it will have something distinctive about it. As a result, I am looking forward to watching it because of this possibility. Even though they were still in the open air when the show started, all of the attendees proceeded to go inside and sit down to a meal together at a table. The lunch appeared to be quite uncomplicated, despite the fact that everyone was dressed up in thick cotton and down jackets. There were not an excessive number of various foods on the table. They were laughing and joking the entire time, indicating how much they were enjoying themselves. If you want to sit down properly, you should look for a spot inside. Even if there is some kind of activity waiting for you there, it is important to highlight that Tang Yan is currently her very first permanent resident. Fans are looking forward to the new program since it will mark the first time in a significant amount of time that she will have returned to working and filming professionally in a professional capacity. Tang Yan and the other witnesses at the incident merged into one another at breakneck speed as well. In the end, every single one of them is the same. It's an old friend. It's wonderful to come out this time to rest and unwind, and it can also help you get ready for the beginning of the work year again the following year. Laughter and joy could be heard coming from Tang Yan the entire time they were eating lunch together. I have no idea what it was that I just listened to, but it made me laugh so hard that I even yelled out loud as I was weeping. I have no idea what it was. It would appear to be a very funny situation. On the other hand, Yang Di went so far as to retrieve the mirror so that Tang Yan might make use of it. Tang Yan was overjoyed and excited since he had recently caught a substantial portion of meat. And he was also quite happy. In the end, Yao Chen evolved into a showman as well in the scene. In reality, he wolfed down several substantial mouthfuls of rice, but he was unable to break the pattern. It was obviously obvious that he lacked sufficient nourishment. It was quite different from the mental picture of the female celebrity that the majority of people often had in their heads. Her outlook seemed to reach from the ground up to the clouds. The actors, Yang Di, the comedic timing of Sha Yi, and the singing voice of Jia Gu contribute greatly to the high level of enjoyment provided by this performance. You may look for images of Tang Yan, Yang Di, Zhang Jia, and Zhang Xinqing working together to herd cattle on the internet. These images can be found on many websites. The photographs showing them eating with Reuters were taken at the same time as these photographs. At every turn in the path, there is a possibility that the animals will pick up Tang Yan and carry her away. If Zhang Xinqing does not step in to stop the situation, there is a chance that Tang Yan will be eaten by the cattle. It has been hypothesized that the show will also have flying guests in each episode, and this has led to the speculation. I have high expectations that the crew working on the program will be able to make some insightful cuts later on, so that the viewers will be able to genuinely experience life in the countryside in an immersive manner. Thank you for choosing to watch my video. Goodbye and see you again.